Good morning and welcome. This is newspaper review coming to you from Carnival Radio. My name is Oluwatimileyin Ajayi. And here are the headlines. Army agrees to reopen Barnex Plaza. Speaker Abbas, Minister stock orders push for establishment of regulatory agency. Shoaibu loses bid to void Ighodalo's candidacy. NANS appoints director on fixed certificate from Benin, Togo institutions. Federal government to establish 24 skills innovation hubs, says Tinubu. To begin the news this morning, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Rep. Tajuddin Abbas, and the Minister of Blue Economy, Mr. Agboyega Oyetola, have pushed for the establishment of a shipping regulatory agency in the country. The Speaker and the Minister made the call for the establishment in Abuja during a public hearing on the Shipping Council's repeal and enactment of the Shippers Council, an economic regulatory bill in Abuja on Monday. The Shipping Line Association of Nigeria also made a strong case for the establishment of the agency, adding that it would improve efficiency and lower costs. Barrister Boma Alabi, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, Chairman Shipping Line Association of Nigeria, said any act that will improve efficiency, lower cost, and reduce the bottleneck that we currently face will be most welcome. She said that the Nigeria port costs the country twice as much as others in the region, such as the Benin Republic, adding that there was a need to ensure that shopping businesses did not move away from Nigeria. The public hearing was organized by the House Committee on Shipping Services, Port and Harbour, Maritime Safety, Education and Administration in Abuja. For more details, you can visit the Vanguard newspaper. Speaker Abbas, Minister stock orders push for establishment of regulatory agency. President of Nigeria Labour Congress (NLC) Mr. Joe Ajaero and Managing Director of Financial Derivatives Company Mr. Bismarck Ruwane at this year's annual Vanguard Economic Discourse traded words over organized labor's 615,000 naira minimum wage demand, which has been reduced to 497,000 naira. While Mr. Ruwane contended that the minimum wage being demanded by labor was not feasible, Ajaero insisted that the demand is in line with the socio-economic realities of Nigeria at the moment. This came as the presidency yesterday said the 497,000 naira demanded by Labour as the new minimum wage was unrealistic and advised Labour to be serious in its demand. Speaking in his opening remarks at the summit, Ajaero, who was a panelist at the discourse, posited that the prices of the most essential items and other services from transportation and electricity to food had skyrocketed. He said from all that we have been discussing here, there is a benchmark, which is the dollar, a common factor we use. The cost of living index determines the wages. I want you to benchmark it with probably a bag of rice, which is about 84,000 naira today. I will equally want you to ask people that refill their gas cylinders how much it costs them, maybe 16,000 naira or 17,000 naira, as it is once or twice a month, which is about 30,000 naira plus. I would equally want you to benchmark it to a plate of food at 500 naira without meat. For more details, you could visit the Vanguard newspaper. Labour private sector operators bicker over minimum wage demand. Away from that, the Nigerian Army High Command has agreed to reopen the Abuja Barnex Plaza in the Federal Capital Territory shut down on 19th of May. This was contained in a statement made available to newsmen in Abuja on Monday night by Director of Army Public Relations, Major General Onyema Nwachukwu, on the update of the closure of the plaza. The statement reads, "The Nigerian Army wishes to provide the latest update on the recent unfortunate event involving an unprovoked attack by unidentified hoodlums on Nigerian Army personnel at Banex Plaza, Wuse, Abuja, which occurred on Saturday, 18th May 2024, leading to the closure of the plaza on 19th May 2024. In response to this incident, a high-level meeting was convened in the office of the National Security Advisor, including Principal General Staff Officer to the NSA, Commissioner of Police FCT, the FCT Director of the Department of State Services, the leadership and management of Banex Plaza, a representative from Directorate of Abuja Environmental Protection Board, and the National Chairman of the Mobile Phone Traders Association. The primary objective of this meeting was to identify and apprehend the perpetrators and ensure the continued security of the Federal Capital Territory. This news was sourced from the Tribune newspaper. Army agrees to reopen Banex Plaza. Meanwhile, the federal government has promised to establish 24 skills and innovation hubs and entrepreneurship centers across the country. President Bola Tinubu announced this yesterday in Abuja during the commemoration of this year's Children's Day celebration with the theme Enhancing the Total Well-being of the Nigerian Child through Quality Education and Skills Development. The president said his administration had embarked on key transformative policies to create an environment conducive for learning across the country. President Tinubu was represented by the Minister of State for the Federal Capital Territory (FCT), Dr. Maria Mahmood, reaffirmed his administration's commitment to the well-being and development of the Nigerian child. The president said the federal government had established National Education Data System, approved skills development for all levels of education, and teachers training in digital skills. He said government is committed to establishing 24 skills and innovation hubs and entrepreneurship centers across the country. Also, the federal government is set to inaugurate private sector innovation enterprise centers across the country to deliver on the skills acquisition program of the government. The government is also building 91 vocational centers in secondary schools across the country to ensure that all levels of education enjoy the impact of our policy. For more details, you can visit the Nation's newspaper. Federal government to establish 24 skills innovation hubs, says Tinubu. Away from that, National Association of Nigerian Students (NANS) has appointed Joshua Olakunle, Director of West African Affairs, in the office of NAN's National Senate President, Akinteye Babatunde Afiz. This is to address suspension of recognition of certificates from universities in Benin and Togo. A statement by Adejuwon Emmanuel, Media and Public Relations Officer for Afiz, noted Olakunle would ensure standard of academic activities for Nigerian students in West Africa, advocating their right, address concerns, and foster an environment that promotes excellence and development. The appointee will engage with educational authorities in Benin, Togo, and Nigeria to discuss and negotiate terms for lifting the suspension. This is to ensure that academic achievement of our students are recognized and valued. This news was sourced from the Nation's newspaper. NANS appoint director on fake certificates from Benin and Togo institutions. Before bringing the newspaper to a close this morning, is a quick recap of the headlines. Army agrees to reopen Barnex Plaza. Labour private sector operators bicker over minimum wage demand. Speaker Abbas, Minister stock orders push for establishment of regulatory agency. Federal government to establish 24 skills innovation hub, says Tinubu. And lastly, NANS appoint director on fake certificates from Benin Togo institutions. With that, we've come to the end of the newspaper review this morning. Thank you very much for joining us. My name remains Oluwatimileyin Ajayi. You can check out the Carnival Media app from the Google Play Store and the iOS App Store. You can also check out our website at carnivalmedia.ng. Good morning.